this will be our biggest project yet, and it'll either make me or break me. Who knows? But we've already got started a little bit. The owners, or the previous owners, are still here. They're just leaving. Here's Alistair. A little break, but here's the main living room. It's hard to see maybe, but it's really wavy. We know the I-beams under it, but you can see it on the trim right there. See that gap? About an 1/8 inch gap where it slopes down like that. And it goes all the way into the kitchen here. This has got a huge slope to it. There was a water leak underneath to the refrigerator. A mouse bit a hole in the hose and it spilled water, and so all the joists are rotted out and bowing, and you can feel it when you walk. It's incredible. You can see even the different angled refrigerator. I don't know if you can tell that, but the cabinet is level, but the refrigerator is angled down. That's all because of the slants in here. Here's the laundry room. Pretty basic, pretty easy. We'll get the popcorn ceiling off. We'll just scrub this down. We may pull up that tile and retile in here. Actually, I know I will. We'll put new flooring throughout. We're gonna take out those uppers. Don't know what I'll do with that, but there it is. We just ripped out carpet up there. I'll show you pictures and insert that there, but you can see the state of affairs. This is a lowered ceiling. I don't know why they went so low when they constructed it. But nonetheless, here we are. Almost got hit by this. Let's see if we can turn this on. I don't know how that works, but got a little bit of light, I guess. But this carpet is just thrashed. It's all got to come up. I have no idea what's underneath that either. So all those window trimmings will come down today. So the guy that was here had back surgery 7 or 8 months ago. Got 3 of his vertebrae fused, and he had a wheelchair, which they are having a difficult time. Here's them leading. And there's his wheelchair, but his wheelchair weighs about 500 or 600 pounds, and it just bent that back thing. The wheelchair holder, they have an 8-hour drive to go, so who knows how they're gonna resolve that. Anyways, he had a wheelchair, and to get through these hallways, he was like 6'9". To get through these hallways, he just had to bang them up. So they're just completely thrashed. The corner's completely gone. That wheelchair? Yeah, it's really heavy. So these walls are just completely banged up. Have to come down. Sheetrock, a lot of sheetrock work. Here's the bathroom. Just not a horrible bathroom. It just needs to be updated. Actually, the walls need to be skimmed too. There's a lot of texture. If the floor seems solid, that bathtub's got to come out. Is that a bug? Yeah, I don't know. So we'll take all this out. Complete redo on that. We're gonna rip out this carpet today, but I didn't want to do it in front of him because he's like, oh, the carpet's only like 3 years old. But what you can't smell is he smoked in it inside and probably never opened a window. He also used an excessive amount of mothballs. And then also he had a hard time going to the bathroom, and he had a nurse, and sometimes he would obviously, well, not obviously to you, but he would soil himself. And so this room, like even Nurse Haley came in here and she had to cover her nose because the smell of urine it almost makes you gag. It's so strong. And then of course this is even worse, the smell in here, but this will be completely gutted and redone. Shower taken out, I'll probably tile that one. Keep it a stand-up shower, new toilets, new everything. So just me and handled these doorway. The real estate agent's like, oh no, you could just put a fresh coat of paint on that. There's no fresh coat of paint on that, fixing that. Just severe holes in walls. 3 bedroom, 2 bath. So we're gonna rip out carpet there and there. 3 bedroom, pretty standard, 2 bath, which is great. And then You got a living room here. You got kind of the central room, kitchen, and another living room there. So there's a lot of space, like 2,000 square feet for a family. So that's a lot. My phone power died, but here's the upstairs, which we might turn into a 4th bedroom or just a playroom and a game room. But we ripped all that carpet out, and here's the remnants of all the trash that we just put in the living room until we had the trailer there to be able to just throw it in the dump. You got those, Joe? So there's the recap for today. There was a lot more done, but it was great being with the kids. They crushed it.